missed you.
We're back in Japan to check out its unique car culture, drift our socks off, and generally get lost. First things first, I need to meet up with the boys, because I slept in. Yes, I slept in, and I missed my original flight. Next, we need to pick up our pocket Wi-Fi, get our JR Rail Pass, and finally, head on to Tokyo.
Hey man, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you, man, finally.
Made it. Nice.
The first thing we tackled as a team was to find the post office to collect our Wi-Fi. They're brilliant. They really are. I'd highly suggest getting one, if you can afford it.
Wi-Fi is available everywhere in Japan, but this is going to save you time and drama. $80 for 3-4 weeks. Free Wi-Fi anywhere in Japan. Get one.
Now that we're acquainted with the internet, it was time to pick up our JR Rail Passes, which can take an hour or so. If you're planning on traveling around city to city, the JR Rail Pass is probably the best option for you. You can only get one if you're not a Japanese citizen or resident, and you have to purchase one prior to arriving in Japan, so don't forget.
There's plenty of retailers with relatively similar prices, so hunt around. If you can't be bothered and you're from New Zealand or Australia, we purchased ours from here. If you're unsure if you'll save money getting a JR Rail Pass, then check out here. You can put your travel plans in and it'll calculate whether you'll save money. In our case, we only really were going to use the JR Rail trains for about half of that time, so we saved hundreds.
We've arrived in Tokyo after a 45-minute train ride from Narita, and we've taken the subway to Shibuya. The subway system can be a maze, so if you're lost or confused, follow the lines.
Pretty tight.
If it wasn't for all Dane's baggage.
Yeah. Sorry, boys.
Dane versus the door.
Is it this one?
Yeah, it's the one. That took us like 10 minutes.
With my bag stored and some fresh clothes on, it was time for Joel, Jai, James and I to head out, get some food, rent a car and head on to Daikoku Futo.
If you have a spare night in Tokyo, rent a car and head to Daikoku Futo PA and Tatsumi PA. These places are both hotspots for car meetups and races and are a fantastic way to experience raw Japanese car culture.
So we just finished our full first proper night in Tokyo. Last night was absolutely mental. A whole new experience for me. Some of the best cars I think I've ever seen in my life, doing things that I didn't think cars were able to do. But we then went karaoke bar, and now after very, very little sleep, we're going to try and attempt to get some food. See how it goes.
There are a few things I should add about Daikoku and Tatsumi PA. Number 1, aim to get to Daikoku around 11 p.m. as it starts to pick up around then. And number 2, Tatsumi picks up around 2 to 3 a.m. and often gets cleared up by the police, as we discovered on our last trip when flying the drone, which turns out to be super illegal.
So, if you're ever going to take a subway in Japan, you're going to need to get one of these little bad boys. It's not easy. None of it's in English. So, what you need to do is you look on the map where you need to go, find where you need to go. There'll be a number that'll reference how much money you need to spend. So, if this was 280, for example, you put in 280 yen, and then you press the 280 button that'll show up on the screen and it'll print you out a ticket. You don't have to worry about what stop you're going to, so to speak. This will just get you out at whatever station you wanted to go to. So it's kind of confusing, but just put the money in, press a button, get your ticket. That's it. There's the change.
All good.
I bought this because I thought it was a honey drink. It's hot. It turns out it's actually corn soup. Kind of fucked that one up. So we're going to try it. We're going to give it a test and we're going to see what it's like. Delicious. Only the best in Japan.
It's salty.
Yeah, it's really salty.
I mean, the thing that I'm most worried about is not the flavour, but the consistency. Like, did you shake it first? Like,
No, I didn't.
I don't mind it. I don't mind that.
I'm worried that
It's like if you took
corn resting in the bottom, mate. Not that much corn resting in the bottom.
That's real good.
You like it?
Yeah, that's actually quite nice. Yeah, yeah. I love it. It's nice.
Refreshed with a good night's sleep, we were on our way to Meihan Sportsland to see our first up-and-close drifting event. Meihan is about an hour away from downtown Osaka and is one hell of a beautiful drive. Just be prepared for plenty of trucks and tolls along the way.
James had never seen drifting before and didn't actively drive a car back home. So, Meihan was an awesome introduction to the world of drifting for him. Needless to say, he enjoyed it.
い作り笑いハロー俺は俺だし君じゃないだから誰よりも俺なりに 日が落ちるシャドウふわっと今日が転がるばかり角泣き消した消してみたみたのにだけど俺以外いない空になろう揺れてく愛想がちせてやろうニコリとシャドウ来ていてやろうぜハロー己どんどんが私につるなろうこの物語は常に今が鍵をチャンスで私はあるしそして語りかけまして身近にいながら逃さないようにつまみしたりつかみ Living my life, I'm living my life, living my life, I'm living my life, living my life, I'm living my life, living my life, I'm living my life. 俺は俺だし君じゃないだから誰よりも俺なりに
Meihan is one of those places that you know is always going to be a good time, regardless of who shows up. Atomi always puts on a great day and the atmosphere is amazing. And of course, the driving level is next to insane.
Alright, so last night was reasonably quiet. We actually got some sleep, voices back, kinda. And we're heading up to Fukushima to do some drifting. So we'll stop off Kyoto, kinda just take our time, do some sightseeing, yeah, and just real chill. So we're gonna head out now.
The Shinkansen from Osaka to Fukushima City took us through some breathtaking scenes of Japan. If you managed to stay awake, that is. By the time we arrived in Fukushima City, it was late and we headed straight to bed. The following morning, we were up and excited to say the least.
Today, we're gonna go to the Matsuri. Problem is, if you look outside,
Fucked.
yeah, can't see much. But hey, look, it's really shitty weather, but we're just gonna have to make do. This is a book, as you can see. It's quite explicit, I must admit. And then we've got that as well, which is just a whole different thing. Oh, that's bad. We can't put this on YouTube anymore. That's enough of that.
All right, so where are we heading?
Ebisu track, no?
Yeah, off to the car rental.
As you can see, we're at Up Garage. This is the place to pick up your shit. If you didn't bring any spares, or if you need to find something, they've got tyres at Yellow Hat, which is right next door, or helmets, turbos, exhausts, kits, everything. Everything that you need is found here, and it's really close to Ebisu. It's about 15-20 minutes away, so it's great. Let's go inside and check it out.
You made it. We'll do a reaction. Reactions.
It's like entering another world.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Come on, baby.
Let's get up the hill, man. Let's get up the hill.
Power it, power it.
Start. Doggy.
Alright, cool. So this is just a bit of an update on Ebisu. We obviously just arrived, gone through all the rules and the briefing of what we can and cannot do, all this common sense stuff. We're now down where the cars are kept at the parking area. We're just collecting our cars. I'm obviously not going to film that because everyone else's cars are there, etc, etc. But hopefully we can get these tyres changed, a couple of flat tyres, and we're up, and then we're going to start working on the cars.
So we've just picked up our cars from storage. They more or less started without any problems, just flat batteries, which is, I mean, my car's been stored for 14 months. That's, you know, pretty good really. It still actually had some life in it. But it essentially ran pretty well. Yeah, so just going to give it a quick oil change, top up the water, bolt check. You know, the drive here, it felt pretty good. The drive up here, it felt pretty good and tight. You know, the clutch feels a little bit spongy. So you just, you know, give it a bit of a once over, stick my head under it, see if everything's all good, and yeah, go drifting.
You can purchase a car online via a Facebook group called Gaijin Drift Cars Ebisu Japan, or you can buy direct from Power Vehicles. If you plan on buying and changing tyres, storing your vehicle and buying parts, then you'll need to pay PV support per driver per car. Now if you'd ask me, I'd look at my budget. Just buy direct from PV, save yourself the headache. If not, at the very least, buy a car with PV support.
I'm here. I'm waiting.
As to be expected, the boys crashed. Fixed their cars.
Fixing my fuck up.
And broke more things again.
Hey man, that's flight. We have theoretically fixed everything. Should be good. Not full of boats. But hey, give it fucking crap. See if we can fucking wreck something.
Over the next few days, the guys really got to know their cars and improved massively. The Gaijin G1 GP and the Matsuri came and went, and we had some awesome opportunities to capture great drifting. There's something special about drifting at night on those tracks. The atmosphere is just killer. It's as close as you're going to get to street drifting without the risks associated with street drifting.
Yeah, we're out. Catch you again, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Here we are, last day of Ebisu, and we're about to drive away and come back in a year's time. Thoughts and feelings?
Sadness, leaving our car, you know, packed it up.
Reality setting in.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard feeling to walk away from it, really, isn't it? You know, had so much fun. It's been a bit of a love-hate relationship with my car. I'm sure with Jai's as well.
Yeah, it has been a battle, but it has been an amazing weekend as well. So we hope you like the footage.
Peace out.
So it was time to say goodbye to the countryside and head on back to the big city to meet an old friend for one last night of fun. The Shinkansen is only an hour and a half. You'll be there before you know it.
Please have gently and softly like sex. Yeah, this is the most important point. You held that for?
Right in the middle of Shibuya, there's this 8 or 9 floor department store. I'd been to it in the past, and I thought the guys might like to check it out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Yes.
We all do. It all goes on fine.
Yeah, that's them.
We should not have this many cameras.
Alright, what's your take on these, man? Well, this one's too soft. I think I want the hard version.
Is that what makes you think that's the hard version, like?
Well, maybe the takes it off.
Oh yeah, there it is.
What the fuck is banana?
What?
It's a banana.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord, what do we just stumble upon?
It says clitoris orgasm guaranteed right here in Japanese.
It's actually kind of scary how detailed they've gotten with some of these. Like this drift video has now become a video about sexual toys.
We've got so much fucking footage.
Only the finest in water sports activities.
Oh, decent purchase.
What's that one for? Is that doorstop? Is that what you do? You put like your door
Getting this on camera, James.
I've been recording this whole fucking time. I'm at like 7 or 8 minutes now.
I think we're good at this point, thereabouts.
Maybe.
Something's not right, I think. We're down a man. Where's Jai gone?
Our time in Japan had come to an end, and it was time to head home. Well, at least for the other guys, as I wasn't flying out quite yet. We said our goodbyes, went our separate ways, and I was left with a few hours to kill and some good memories to reflect on.
Japan is one of those places I don't think I'll ever get bored of visiting. The culture is rich, the people are awesome, and the car scene is simply insane. You've got to go visit and experience this yourself. So get your mates together, make a plan, start saving, and I'll see you there. Peace out.
Nice car.
How's it going? Just kidding.
Konnichiwa.
No smoking. That was good.
Sayonara.